Manchester, Alabama wouldn't have been his choice. He heard life down south was slow. Weapons test in 3, 2, and uneventful. Hover tank autopilot engaged. 1. Fiber seeker missiles primed. 0. This showed what little he knew about the world. Again. Still, he found it funny where he could. Holy, sir, the missile. Something's pulled it off course. How? You said it. You designed it to specifically track the hover tank's speed. I did. But whatever it's got stuff locked onto now is running rings around our target. Bart Allen, poster child for the judgment impaired. Raised up in a world of virtual reality, he's not terrifically polished, distinguishing imaginary peril from genuine danger. He will learn the difference. Just not today. Cool. What the hell? It finally hit, thank God. But it sure took its sweet time. And what happened to the interceptor? There was no intercept, you fool. Your instruments aren't worth a nickel, and we have to be dead on by Saturday. You're trying to tell me that something led a vibro-seek warhead on a wild goose chase? Explain to me, Einstein, what in this world moves that? Lennis, get security on the line. Tell him what, sir? I have no idea. Wouldn't let me get Pierce. So I said, reality check, Dad. After all, it's my... Hey, leave me alone. Second period. Why? Did not ask her. Gummed it, Major. Hello, summer school. Well, sure, if you want to look like complete. Over Santa Monica Boulevard. Crawford, Locklear. It's so unfair. First string man, all right. I bumped some smokes off my yes way chemistry shoes. Tell you, man, she wants me. Can't believe Slugbo thinks I want him. Trade you 2 Chevin Dragons for a Lord of the Pit. No soap radio. She said Uranus and that she'd like to have. Simmer down, people. We have a new student with us today. His name is Bart Allen. Bart, would you like to introduce yourself to the 9th grade? Hi. A man, a few words. Why don't you have a seat and not all the way back there? Not. Well, fine. Now, who remembers what we were discussing? Yes, Carol? Wow. Ew. Geek. Weird hair. Great hair. You might want to try like this, Neo lad. Excuse the advice. Name's Preston. Where you from, man? Keystone City. Cool. Ever meet the Flash? Sure. Uh-huh. Jerk. Can tell me which President Sandberg wrote about. Lincoln. I see someone's not paying attention. Perhaps the question bears repeating. What was I talking about? Bart? You want to know who Sandberg wrote about. Before that, you held up a tan book with black lettering and a crease on it. I asked to go bookmark if that means anything. Before that, you asked what a biography was. 9 kids raised their hands. 7 right-handed, 2 left-hand. So before that... My, aren't we perspective, Mr. Smarty Britches? That wasn't what you wanted. I wasn't trying. You were very trying, Mr. Backtalk. Let's see if you're still a man of few words. We're going to learn how much you know about biographies. We're each going to write one about ourselves. Paper and pencils, class. Tell me about you. Give me a personal history. How? How long does it have to be? Be as long as it takes to tell. Get to work. Wongola, what's he looking for? An on switch. Oh, my name is Bart. I hope my spelling's okay. I just learned to write this morning. Not from around here. Big time. I come from 1,000 years in the future, and though my story is full of people I don't know, this is how it was told to me. I'm the grandson of a man named Barry Allen, a 20th century hero who had super speed. Just before he died, Grandpa Barry and his wife, Iris, moved to the 30th century and started a family. Eventually, they kind of died too, but not before I came along. Apparently, I was born with speed and a metabolism. It was whack. They said that I was aging at high speeds. At 2, I would look 12. I'd still be 2 years old in the head if the scientists hadn't plugged it into virtual reality. My world was unusual, but who could tell? All I knew was that I made the rules, and it let me have whatever I needed to feel normal. Other than that, I don't remember much about it, except the day it all went away. They tell me I would have died at old age, literally waiting for another to fix my problem. But Grandma Iris never gave up on me. She took me away and threw me back to this century to her nephew Wally, now called the Flash, who could show me how to contain my speed. Some teacher, he gave me this whoop about dampening my powers, so I could stop the aging, run wherever I wanted, even vibrate through solid objects. I guess I could have been more grateful, but Wally played me like like whatever you guys play in this era. All this time, I helped him fight King Cobra from taking over Keystone. Wally thought he was going to die. So he groomed me to be Flash Mark IV. And then he went and didn't die, which meant nobody knew what to do with me. I wanted to stay with Grandma Iris. She's the only one who really... But that didn't work out. So imagine Wally made his connections to set me up with immoral and identity papers and shipped me off to live with, get this, Max Mercury. Yeah, that's right, that old hero guy who helped me beat Cobra. Still wondering what I did to deserve this. This man is one weird loon. Wally calls him the Zen Master of Speed. But I've never seen him run. He spends his time watching me, like he expects me to develop into something. He never answers my questions. Not directly, anyway. It's like he's not human. And let's talk about Smug. I
don't think so.
I worked 2 weeks on that paper.
You worked an hour. It only seemed like 2 weeks. Will you just try to live among the humans?
I wanted to do the assignment. I thought...
No, you didn't. Top priority goes to keeping your identity secret. That means exercising restraint, with no mistakes. This is the real world, not VR. There's no reset button to fix your missteps. As far as the Child Welfare Board is concerned, you're an ordinary 14-year-old who lives with his uncle, Max Crandall.
Then let's at least get settled. Why Crandall?
How do you know that's not my real name?
Because that would be telling, wouldn't it? What if we unpack? I want to unpack.
In due time, much like ordinary people.
And this southern stuff, crickets and country roads, what is this?
It's peaceful, is what it is, with wide open spaces and a relaxed atmosphere. In other words, it's a prime place to teach you about power. And patience.
Like patience.
My point exactly.
And why am I not with Wally?
Because Wally has his own problems to sort out. Learn to like it here, and I'll teach you the finer secrets of speed.
Says the man on the couch. Grife, no holovisions, no VR, no Omnicons. I am so bored.
Didn't you make any friends on your first day of... Never mind. I forgot who I was talking to. Where did you go before school?
Actually, that was so cool. I found this, meso way west of downtown. And guess what? I got some guys firing a warhead at this floating tanky thingy. Blew it all to dust. But not before I got a chance to race it.
West of downtown. Interesting. Tell me, this tank thing, did it look anything like this?
Well, yeah. But a little rougher.
Like a prototype. Or a model.
What?
Curiously enough, the Technodyne plant and its test range lies east of town.
So where was I this morning?
You tell me.
So you're saying that someone else was testing warhead against the tank?
Am I?
And they said they wanted to be dead on by Saturday.
Really? How odd.
Slowly, Image. Slower. There! Caught by the same cameras that recorded our missile test. Damn it, we've been discovered. Don't panic. If he knew what he'd blundered into, he would have stopped us right then and there. But who is he? I have no idea. Well, whoever he is, we got readings on his vibrational frequency. Can we use that to track him somehow? I have no idea. You don't know much, do you? Untrue. I know that we better be prepared if that damn fool kid shows up again. He's in. Get ready. Gotcha, punk. Come on, hold on to him. We gotta take him in. Long-haired freak, we'll take your hide. Huh? He's gone. You scared the life out of him. Probably ran away crying. We done good. Bart's cousin Wally had a name on his behavior pattern. He called it the simple synopsis theory. From thought to deed in one electrical leap. With never a thought to ponder consequence. A product of the VR void, Bart might have always confused imaginary peril with genuine danger. Hey! Huh? He will learn the difference. Now, hopefully.